Welcome to the Palace of the Dead, the house that death built. In this video, I'm going to tell you what Palace of the Dead is, how to access it, and why you should consider checking it out. Palace of the Dead is a 4-man, roguelike experience spanning up to 200 floors full of random traps, treasures, and enemies. It was once one of the most important pieces of content in the game solely for gaining levels, but nowadays you may have a bit of waiting queues compared to other options. With that said, it is definitely worth your time to run it. The experience is still solid overall, it has cosmetic rewards to unlock, and it's just an overall fun experience. It's also an interesting continuation of a storyline that starts at around the time you get access to run dungeons for the first time. Now, you may have some veteran friends who will grumble about what I said, and admittedly I feel the same way as them. We've all run it to death in the past, but every new player I've taken through it has absolutely loved the experience. As for how to get things going, you'll need to head over to Gridania and pick up the quest, The House That Death Built. You'll be able to get this quest as soon as you finish running Copperbell Mines for the first time. After a short quest and some cutscenes, you'll be able to talk to this fellow here and queue up for a random group or enter with friends. As soon as you're inside, the first thing you'll notice is you're back to level 1, your gear doesn't matter here, and everyone starts at equal footing. There's a pretty good chance you're gonna bump into people who are wearing silly outfits or just straight up naked. You progress through 10 floors, killing monsters on each one to light up the exit, as well as collecting chests. In the chests, you'll find common consumables such as potions, pomanders that provide various effects in the dungeon itself, and chests that provide a bonus to your Aether pool, which makes you stronger in the dungeon. In addition, you'll come across hidden chests that provide trimmed sacks, a lit bag which will give you a chance to earn the cosmetic rewards mentioned earlier. Now, one extra thing you'll want to be aware of is that when you match with a party, Palace of the Dead does not force the group requirements that regular dungeons will. You can have 4 DPS, you can have 4 healers, anything can happen. So those consumables that you get from chests, which you can bring in the dungeon from outside, are very important. I would highly recommend bringing some echo drops for silence at the very least. Every 10 levels, you're going to bump into a boss, and after beating them, you'll be given a chance to take a break for the next set of dungeons. Now, with that said, as long as you clear 10 floors, your progress is saved. You can come back anytime and pick up from where you left off. Lastly, I think the biggest fun in Palace of the Dead right now is the climb to floor 200. It is a heck of a challenge and is incredibly satisfying to complete. If you want to tackle it, you will need a static group of people though, as you cannot do it with a matched group. That wraps up the Palace of the Dead basics. Now get out there and brave the depths. Even if it isn't as popular as it used to be, I think it's still a lucrative and worthwhile use of your time for a new player. If I was able to help with this video, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to me. I've got more on the way, and if you'd like me to touch on a particular topic, leave me a comment below. I would love to hear from you.